word. Is this a Lollabarina floret? We must be near its nest.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our beautiful hotel room 9 kilometers away from Cold Mesa, where the Gamescom has taken place. It is... we're tired, but we are very excited about Monster Hunter Wilds because we all got to play it for like I don't know, 45 to an hour each. Yeah. And that's awesome. Main takeaways is like, if you love Monster Hunter, it's back, baby. It feels great. It feels the same. It feels awesome.
Yeah, the dual weapons. You can have 2 primary weapons now is really good. Yeah. You just like summon your creature, your mount.
Secrete, I think. Crit, something like that.
It was really smooth. You just summon your mount. There's like 2 ways to summon your mount, and one of the ways, it just like brings you your weapon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It just like swaps it right away.
Yeah, and what's really cool about it is, let's just call it the horse because I can't remember how to say the name of it, but it's something like Secrete or Secret or something. It's like SREK, whatever. The cool thing about this thing is like you can put it on auto run to your hunt, to your quarry, and hugely you can sharpen and heal while riding it, which is huge because, you know, as monsters in Monster Hunter, as you do damage on them, they will run to another area, and you're chasing it on your horse thing, your dinosaur bird, and you could sharpen and heal while you're on it, so it's a huge time saver. Sophia, we've played a lot of Monster Hunter, and you've played a little bit of Worlds, right? Yeah. Monster Hunter World, I mean. What did you think playing Wild for like an hour?
I had a lot of fun. I was a little worried, like coming into it, that I would not understand anything, or like we played for like a couple of hours, but I don't know enough to be like I've played it, you know. But I did like a story part in the beginning that taught me everything. And then I jumped into kind of the little town and like immediately just went straight to look at all the little cute cats. Not cats, but you know what I mean. Halicos, there we go. And I kind of just stood there for like 3 minutes before I was like, oh, I got to play. But yeah, I thought it was really easy. There was some like movement that didn't feel intuitive. But I feel like that comes from like just playing other similar games where you have like, if it's not riding, then driving mechanics and stuff, where I was like, that feels like I kept jumping off the horse, like when I was just wanting to, jump with it, I guess. But I thought it was really fun and got to test all the weapons and stuff that were really, really cool. And the outfits were pretty bomb. Yeah.
What did you end up fighting with when you did the monster hunt?
First I did the big, like the main sword you get, the first one, like the
great sword.
Yeah, the great sword. Then I swapped to dual wield, the light ones, which was fun. But I think I finally ended up with a light crossbow. I tried both the bow and arrow and the crossbow. I really, really like the crossbow.
Cool.
So fun. Had so many cool different ways of shooting it. And it felt really good to shoot it too while I was on the horse.
You could shoot it from the bird? Oh, yeah, because you can attack from it. I forgot.
You can shoot stuff, yeah. I mean, there's one, we all did one, like, thing. I think you guys did the same probably, where you had to, like, fling, like, dirt.
Yeah, you had to, so the fight we did, I wish I could remember the name of the creature, but... it
was a very complicated name.
Yeah, you fought...
Big bear beast.
Yeah, it was like a big beast thing, like a giant angry bear bison thing. But it was in a pack of 3, and you had to separate the pack up by throwing a large dung pod at it to like irritate the others and get them to go away. The first couple of times we played it, and then we were like the first demo they did, so they were still like working out the networking kinks, I think, so it kind of like disconnected a couple of times. Game in progress, no sweat. But the first couple of times we tried it, no one in our group could figure out could remember how to use a dung pod. When we finally did, it made the fight go way better. We beat it in I think 12 minutes or something.
I also, because I kind of sat there by myself, and I also was like, how do I do this? So I kept just like running in a circle, being like, where is it? And like healed myself and all kinds of stuff. And then finally, I found it too. Yeah. That's the only thing I would say was very not intuitive. Well,
the second time we tried it after the disconnect, I just put it in my radial Like I just put it in a quick thing because I played Monster Hunter before, so yeah, I knew to do.
I was gonna say that was the thing for me that I had no intuitive, and their little like guide on how to play did not have it.
Ours was in German, so I couldn't.
Oh, did you
I-
play the entire game in German?
No, our game was in English, but our like controls thing was in German, and I decided like a crazy person to use the insect glaive in a preview setting. And I remember the mechanics of how it works, but I didn't remember any of the controls because it's been, a year or something since I've played a Monster Hunter. And yeah, that took me a minute. But once I got back in it, I was like, oh yeah, okay. And what did you use?
Use the hammer. There were the 3 beasts, and pre-Dung Pod was insane because we had to like fight them all. But then the freaking new weather system revealed itself. So lightning starts striking. Then there was like a turf war in the lightning storm. It was one of the most insane things in all of Gamescom. How insane that was. The thing took classic Monster Hunter style. It took a while to bring it down, 20, 30 minutes. And the new mechanic, the focus strike, I think is really cool because with the hammer at least, the monsters can get injured now and they'll have like red weak points. And you use your focus strike and it kind of like zooms in, and for the hammer you just take these big swings, and if you do that on one of the weakened spots, it does a ton of damage, staggers them. Sometimes the weakened spot was like on top of the monster, which was really tricky, but I really liked that. It is a hammer using, so it's just like these big hits, so I think it really lends itself well to the focus strike. It was like a really cool feeling.
Yeah, as the insect glaive, you like when you focus strike, you just stab straight at it, which you don't really otherwise do.
Yeah.
With the insect glaive, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, so you use the focus strikes, and it really staggers the beast quite a lot. I don't know. It feels really good. It looked really good. It ran well. The weather system is very cool. Like you could see the storm front and the wind and the dust just like blow in, and then the whole color palette of the entire area changed. It was incredible.
It seemed like it was 30 frames and it was like kind of struggling to get there, but it doesn't come out till next year, so hopefully that gets ironed out.
The PS5s were locked in like overheating cabinets, and we were all like, even the devs was like, yeah, I think this might be overheating. Like this is probably not the best.
No, but then they also had underwater, which was insane. There's like underwater. Yeah. They showed us in the video. There was like underwater. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. The demo.
That's
was
crazy.
playing. Yeah. So.
That's nuts.
Yeah. I don't think you can fight underwater. It's just for like exploration.
Oh
Yeah.
I will also say I really loved we just saw character presets, but they looked really pretty.
Oh, they look great.
They looked awesome. The few outfits that we were able to look at were really cool. I spent a long time with even just like 6 options. I was just sitting there for a couple.
Fashion Souls, babe. Monster Hunter rules.
You gotta. But yeah, what weapon did you use?
Insect glaive.
Insect glaive, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And I put the horn on my number 2, but I never ended up using it.
Okay.
Yeah, because one of the other users in our 4-person group. Yeah, because Huber and I did a multiplayer session with 2 other people, if you count the 2 of us. There were 4 of us total. It's like a math problem.
Yeah.
But one of them was using a hunting horn, I think. So I was like, okay, I'll just stick to my glaive then. But we were saying like that could be the strat where you have your primary weapon and then the hunting horn for like buffing and multiplayer situations. And then the dev was like, or what we see a lot of people do is long range weapon as the secondary, and then. But yeah, you can go into battle with 2 weapons now. It's pretty wild.
That wasn't something you could do previously?
No.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
I guess you could maybe change. Could you change back at the 10? I don't remember.
I haven't played Iceborne in like a year and a half. I don't remember.
Been a long time. Monster is back, baby. Sick as hell.
Beautiful. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
2025, still a ways to go.
2025.
They'll iron it out, and I'm sure we'll be seeing a ton more in the coming months.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wanted to say that I felt very lucky that we had an appointment to play it, because I later heard that Thursday morning, the first public day, within like minutes, half hour of opening, the line was 10 hours long and they capped it. And that's incredible. That's wild.
The hype is real.
The hype is real, dude. Monster Hunter. You can't compete. It was among the biggest things on the floor, like line wise. Like people were going mad for it. So, yeah, awesome. If you like what you hear, you do the pitch. I'm losing my voice. Normally we don't shoot in a hotel room at 11 p.m. You know.
If you like what you hear or see, follow us on patreon.com/easyallies and youtube.com/easyallies. All the socials and the /easyallies. It's greatly appreciated. Love and respect.
Also, there are more. We have more impressions, more reactions to other things we played. So check those out. Or
Check out our big roundup of impressions from Gamescom, and we had an interview with Casper Van Dien, Rico himself. That'll be coming up soon if it's not already up. So check those out. Look forward to those. Thanks a lot. Bye.
So tasty!